Hey you guys, today we are going to be running through doing all of your escort techniques. Escort means to forcefully move, and that's what all these techniques are using. However, at some martial arts, our techniques aren't based off of how much strength that you have, or how hard you can push the other person, or how strong your punches are. But no, these techniques are all based off of wrist locks. That's what every single one of these are going to be based off of. So I'm going to run you through all of these different escort techniques, hopefully that you can start to get them together. She's going to be grabbing my wrist just like this. All of your escort techniques flow off of each other. That means you can do number 1 straight into number 2, straight into number 3, to number 4, to number 5, and so on and so forth. She's grabbing my wrist just like this. My whatever hand is being grabbed, so in my case is my right hand, my right thumb is going to come under her wrist and to push back across me. So she's grabbing my left wrist, left thumb comes under, I'm going to push this back across. I'm going to have a tight grip on her wrist, and I'm going to grab her elbow and pull it back into me just like this. We call this the wedding lock. So we're in close just like this. You want to make sure you're tight to your partner. Whenever you squeeze on this wrist, they will kind of move wherever you want them to move. The next technique you're going to do after you squeeze, you're going to push this up. This is your finger in the light socket grip. You're going to push up and kind of rub on this part of their wrist with this part of your finger. This part of your index finger is going to use like a saw as it rubs up against this part of her wrist. So one more time, she's grabbing me. I come to the inside, pull, push up like this. Now I'm going to flip her hand around. I'm going to use 2 hands while I do this. All the time, I see students trying to reach around and grab their hand. That is not smart to do. We're going to push with our opposite hand and re-grab. Finger in the light socket, re-grab, into reverse wedding lock. Now her hand is facing that way. Same thing, you pull on it. It's number 4. Number 5, you're going to grab the other side of her head. It's called hear the pain. You're going to squish their head and their hand together just like this. I'm here, pull this in. I'm going to bring this arm all the way around and step behind her. That goes from number 5 to number 6, just like this. So I'm grabbing, and what a lot of you know as number 2, samak sul. So I'm here. What I'm going to do is re-grab. I want you to turn this way for me. I'm here. I'm going to re-grab. So my right hand is going to go where my left hand is, and my left hand is going to go under her arm. Then it's going to go back through this hole up here that's made by her arm. See how there is a little sunshine through there? I'm going to bring this back up just like this, and then I'm going to push down. So I'm here, I'm grabbing, I'm going to come under, and then up, and push down. Now I'm going to use my other hand to reach under and grab her hand that is being open like this. I'm going to turn, I'm under, I'm going to re-grab her wrist, so I'm coming under it. I'm going to let go and pull this back across. Now, all you got to do is kind of grab their hand. You don't want to be grabbing their arm. It doesn't really matter which way you're grabbing. All you're going to do now is push your chest up against that part of their elbows. So you're pulling like this. Number 9, what you're going to do is right where there's this gap made from your arms, you're going to come under and you're going to bring them just like this. You see how her arm is right here for me? And this is going to be bent. It's bent, and I'm pulling it in just like this. Then, for number 10, all you're going to do is straighten it out. So number 9, this arm is bent, as you can see like this, and then I'm going to straighten it out. We'll run through these one more time. She's grabbing my wrist, she's grabbing tight. I get my thumb to the outside, push across, pull it back in, so we have our wedding lock grip. Then, you're going to do your finger in the light socket grip until they tap. You're going to push their hand around, grab their hand again, grab their elbow, reverse wedding lock. That's number 4. Grab the head, hear the pain. Bring their hand up into their ear. Bring this wrist back behind their body and grab just like this and squeeze the wrist and the elbow together. This is what you guys know is number 2, samak sul. Then I'm going to grab her wrist with my opposite hand. So go from elbow to wrist. I'm going to reach under. This arm is going to come under her arm, back through that hole made by her arm, and push down. Watch the way that I grab her hand. This hand is going to come under my arm, and it's going to grab, and it's going to pull this back across, just grabbing the top of her hand. I'm going to pull this out, pull, It's putting pressure right on her elbow. I'm going to step under this hole made by my arms. I'm going to turn. That way her arm is right in sync with mine. This is what we call our backwards wedding lock. So I'm here, and then you straighten the arm out. If you can, you bring this into a takedown, coming across their body just like that. However, that is your 1 through 10 escort techniques. Those techniques can be done very, very smoothly, and they're supposed to be done back to back off of each other. For those of you who are looking to add for your random attacks going into black belt, those escort techniques are very, very good to use once you already have a wrist lock on someone, because they flow so well off of each other. Escort is actually what inspired our random attack techniques to be done and to be made, the idea that all of our techniques can flow off of each other. So, not only with your random attack techniques, but with all your other samrak sul, bubble sul, and maybe even your takedown techniques, try and practice them flowing off of each other. However, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.